Something I learned in the military: when you plan, there's roles; when you execute, there's goals. And it takes us coming together, and we have to first trust each other. We as Spark Creative Lab, we are a group of multidisciplinary artists. And so you have visual artists, you have dancers, you have musicians. And this project is bringing these artists into a space with veteran and veteran adjacent and creating a way of telling their story and hoping that they find themselves something new.
We have so many veterans living in Oklahoma. About 1 in 10 adults in Oklahoma are veterans. If we have one of the largest percentages of veterans in the country and we have a vibrant art scene, those need to go together more. Diddy Bop's The Art of Listening is a multi-phase arts project that has a goal of listening to and amplifying the voices of veterans and advocate for their care. How do we move beyond thank you for your service?
When Nicole had her first workshop, I just showed up wanting to support my friend who was doing an amazing thing, and it just changed me. I mean, it just pulled something out. I got goosebumps. I get goosebumps now when I think about it. And that moment, I looked at her and I said, what you're doing is suicide prevention, I think. And now I'm the Morse code instructor for the class. Now I'm part of the team.
One of the big things that I felt coming home was that everything that I did in the military does not apply to anything in the civilian world. With the workshops, I feel that this is a great chance for people to just come into a space and there's no requirement outside of enjoy yourself. That's very freeing.
When people come in, they are given a description of Morse code, and then they're asked to think of something that perhaps they might want to holler. It could be something that they want to holler because it's joyful or because they're angry or whatever it is. What do you want to express right now? Then we'll translate those into Morse code and it goes into rhythm. And it turns into this beautiful, joyful jam session.
There was a veteran at one of the workshops. The message he wanted to express was long weekend, because that's what he experienced. His military experience was a bunch of long weekends. And the rhythm was very cool. It was so cool that he got up, plugged in his bass, and started playing with us. That's what this does. And that's what veterans miss the most about the military, is they were a part of something. They were a part of the community. And that's why veterans isolate. They don't feel understood. They don't feel seen. They don't feel safe to express themselves.
We had a father and son come in. The father was the veteran. The son came in support of his father. And the energy the two of them had really created the space and the vibe of what it meant to just let yourself create, and also to recognize the importance of that support.
The truth is we've already helped one veteran. One of the veterans reached out to me because he was in another group where a veteran was having some mental health struggles and he needed some free resources. So we connected him with those resources. That's the power of the community we're creating.
To have the validation and the stamp of approval from the National Endowment for the Arts Creative Forces Community Engagement Grant for our community, it makes them take notice. It's opening doors for us across every realm.
And when people believe in what you're doing, it just adds another level of that superpower that you have. And I feel like that's what was provided for us. It's that grand opportunity to just take the next step.
I think the importance of this work is, where does it go? Where does it stop? The more veterans that we engage with, the more we learn.
If there are things that you can't put into words, that's what the arts are great for. You can express yourself. You can feel heard.
To see a veteran say something like, I'm alive, that's powerful.
As an artist, to see that your work actually has impact on people's lives, why would we want to do anything else?